You're enjoying Racing World. It's brought to you by Perspective Group. It's your global motorsport podcast show brought to you in conjunction with Race Control Magazine.
Start with David. Go ahead, Dave. There you go.
Thank you. Well, obviously, Hunter, this is aimed at you. What I noticed during the first probably 6 laps of the race, you were starting to pull away quite nicely and quite comfortable. And then through this turn 3-4 combination, you just eased off just slightly. Was that about long-term tyre conservation?
Yeah, my engineer was yelling at me to slow down because we had quite a big gap, and I told him I am. So I had to just, again, like I touched on, I really just wanted to not burn my tires off, because you can look like a hero and pull away a big gap, but if you burn your tires off, you know, it's why I didn't use any push pass, and I knew he wouldn't either. I was hoping under pressure so you would use it, but I knew I wasn't using any push pass in case what happened, and you want to have the tires under you, you want to have push pass. So I was kind of just cruise control, if you will, because our races are long enough where the tire degradation's a factor. So yeah, I will say though, the old Laguna surface this is way funner. The old Laguna surface is the longest race of your life. I don't know if you remember last year, but this is way funner. So good job to the track for that.
The cars certainly look very comfortable through those corners by comparison to a lot of the other cars. So does that come down to the heritage that Andretti Autosport seems to have at this place as well, where you roll out of the truck with a good setup?
Yeah, I think we definitely hit the nail on the head this weekend, for sure. Practice, I did not get a lap in. Obviously, pole race 1, race 2, qualifying for race 2, didn't get a lap in really at all, which is unfortunate. But the car like just feels on rails this weekend, and it wasn't a given either, because we're on different tires. You know, there's tracks where HMD were strong, and we've been able to be strong, like Indy GP, for instance, as an example. And then other times, you know, like here, you don't know for sure if you're going to still be strong. So it wasn't like I was expecting just to be able to, you know, have this speed, but I'm glad we do.
And then just finally, recently in the documentary, you said to me that your dad's always been very hard on you, and yet here he is today, one of your biggest supporters. So if you could sum up that sort of feeling in terms of knowing that your mum and dad and your girlfriend are here with you this weekend.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, you need family, right? They're there through the good and the bad. So to have those guys through thick and thin, it's good.
Well done. Congratulations.
Thanks.